Hey YouTube, how you doing? Scarpad's domain. Happy 4th of July weekend. Hope everybody's having a good time this weekend. Going outside, doing some cookouts, maybe popping in and seeing some Indiana Jones, maybe. I liked it. Hopefully you guys will like it too. It's supposed to be kind of rainy here, so it might be a good weekend to go out and see a movie. I'm not sure what I'm going to see. I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse yet. Haven't seen that new one with Jennifer Lawrence. I might go see that. I'm trying out the Regal. We have a Regal Cinemas down here, and we have a Cinemark. And I've been subscribed to the Cinemark Pass, which gets you like one movie a month, and it rolls over and stuff. But this is unlimited for $22, I think it is. You know, and our Regal happens to be in a casino, so I go down there and I see a lot of parents just the old degenerate parents dropping the kids off so they can go spend the college fund in the casino and have them go see a little movie while they're doing that. But I'm going to try it out, especially this summer. We got a lot of good stuff coming out. Stuff that I may have not gone to the theater, like I may not go see Into the Spider-Verse in the theater, but, hey, if I get, free movies all month long, as many as I want, then maybe I'll give it a shot. Hey, Two Gun, how's it going? Station Two Gun, how you been? Happy 4th to you. Hope you're having a good weekend, not working too hard. So basically what we're going to do tonight is just show off a few books I got from the Discount Comic Book Service. I get pulls every month. They've been getting smaller and smaller as I try to transition over to trades. I'm trying to wait for the trade if it's something I want to read. But I still do get a couple monthlies. I usually get Walking Dead Deluxe. And I usually will get the main titles and the Batman stuff and any Star Trek stuff that comes out. So I'm still buying a few books, but I can't get over how more and more books are going to be like $7.99. $8 for a comic book is just friggin' crazy. So I've been slacking off and waiting until they come out in a trade and trying to read it then. So we'll probably look at some of that stuff. Other than that, how's everybody doing? I went to see, as I said, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Made a video about that yesterday when I got out of the theater. I also made a video about what I thought was going on. What I thought was going to go on is going on. If you go up on YouTube, you'll see a million guys up there, not liking the movie, ragging on the movie. And there's a lot of valid criticism of the movie. But, like The Flash, I thought was pretty good and with some valid criticism. A lot of the goals of some of these websites are just to utterly destroy a movie. And unfortunately, they can do it now. They get the clicks. They get the people not going to the film. I had a good time at Flash. If you take it as a 2-hour movie, it was one of the better DCU efforts. Indiana Jones, yeah, I had some problems with it, especially the ending. I thought was, we'll probably discuss that at some point. Spoilers, but, I thought they could have done a little bit better with the ending. I didn't mind it. But it seems like anything that goes off, like aliens or whatever, that's kind of like into the science fiction realm. People balk at. Stick with Nazis. I heard one guy say, "Stick with Nazis." But they've done Nazis. And even we saw in like Temple of Doom and whatnot. Hitler was a big superstition, big occult fan. So of course, naturally, he's doing stuff that is kind of occult driven. So it's not a big stretch for me. I didn't mind it. So I kind of liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it brought back, yeah, Hunters on Black. And actually, I'm not even sure this casino has roulette tables. It's a MGM, but I think all they have is like slots. They might have some roulettes. I've never seen them. I don't gamble all that much. And that was part of my concern when I was going to take this deal is, geez, $22 a month, that's pretty good for unlimited movies. Well, unless they drop fucking $500 every time I go in there. So I'm trying to stay away from the slot machines. Not saying 100% I'm going to do that, but I am trying. So, but yeah, Indiana Jones, I did like. It's probably my 4th favorite film. I like 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, the trilogy is always going to be tops for me. Followed by, I think, Dial of Destiny, and then Crystal Skull. But I enjoyed it. Gave me that feel of like Indiana Jones did when I saw it back in 1981. So I thought it was a good fitting tribute in for the series. And I'm not, I don't think the series is done by a long shot. I think they'll wait a few years. They'll reboot it either with a young Indiana Jones or a different guy playing the part. But I don't think the series is done. We'll see more of it. It was kind of odd seeing Disney and Lucasfilm when the credits opened up. That was a bit odd, but and Paramount. But it is what it is. So got nothing to do. Go see that. So let's take a look, I guess, at some of the books I got this month. I get my discount comic book stuff. They send it like this. I don't get them bag and boarded. I do that myself. They send them in a nice flat package, and they're usually in pretty good shape when I get them. This is actually more than I thought I'd be getting this month. Because, as I said, I don't order a lot anymore. But sometimes the books get backed up and delayed, and then you get a few more than you would like. It was my scissor here. I'm struggling to get this thing open. As you can see, they package them pretty well. Pretty well. Oh, really? Yeah, I thought about that, but I know the movie so well that I didn't think I had to. I didn't want to really prejudice myself by seeing the movies again, but I will rewatch them. So let's see what we got. Okay, so we start off with an IDW. They're still in business? I guess they are. This is number 2 of their Star Trek The Motion Picture Echo series. I'm a big fan of Star Trek The Motion Picture, so anything that ties into that is nice. And see, they're doing a Uhura cover here. Nice tribute there. Another Star Trek title, number 4, Star Trek Defiant. Not sure I like that cover, but probably was the best one. All right, so we get cover A. This is kind of a nice cover. I like this as a Star Trek annual. We got all the captains on this cover. Kirk, Picard, Sisko, Janeway. They even included Captain Pike from Strange New Worlds. And Chris Pine's in there. So it looks like they're doing multiverse. Everybody's doing fucking multiverse now. Picked up this. I love this cover. I haven't read this yet, so I'll probably take this upstairs and read it. I don't know if I'll keep up with it, but this is the number 1 of that new rebooted Hulk. Yes, another Marvel number 1. Go figure. I think they just came out with Black Panther number 1 too, and that thing was rebooted. Like, how many times do you want to reboot a series? But that's, of course, an homage to the original book. The Age of Monsters has begun. And the artwork is pretty neat on this. I would say Incredible Hulk is my favorite Marvel character, definitely. And of course, there's been so many iterations of the Hulk now. All right, here's book 2. Batman White Knight Generation Joker. I don't know how much longer I'll pick up this title. I haven't read the first ones yet, but I have kind of liked all the Batman White Knights, but as you'll see, I'm kind of holding off to buy these in in the trade now, so I don't think I'll be ordering any more of these. I think I'll just wait for it to come out in the trade. Because what are these? How much do these cost? So this one's still $5, but I mean, literally, this would probably be a 6-issue series. I've been getting the hardcovers on these things for like $14, so it doesn't pay to buy the individual ones, not at all. Hey, Kenneth, evening. Happy 4th of July, man. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, so here's The Walking Dead, number 65. I never collected this in the original run, so when they started coming out with these deluxe non-black and white versions, I went ahead and picked them up. They got them all up to this point. And what's this running? Is this a $3.99? So at least it's still a $3.99 book. Probably should be $2.99 since it's a reprint, but because I got to pay somebody to color it. Here's Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 2. This is the variant cover, which I liked quite a bit. I usually love the variants on these. And this is one of these $8 books. So I think this is a limited series. But Brave and the Bold. Here we get Star Trek Deep Space Nine, The Dog of War. Number 3, little Worf, and there's the dogs. Like the dog with the Klingon blade in his mouth. Batleth. No, that's not Batleth. Batleth is the big thing there. That's just the Klingon knife, I guess. Cover C with the original Zadzia, I think you pronounce it. Perry. How you doing tonight, Perry? Happy 4th of July, Perry. Hope you're having a nice weekend. I saw you up there doing some gaming a while ago. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Another Walking Dead, number 64. I love this cover. Look at that. Not sure who's buffing on who here. This looks like we're just getting to the point of somebody is this the one where Dale bought it? Yeah, this is the episode that Dale. So they're only up to where Dale bought it in the comics, so they got a ways to go. And of course, Andrea and Dale liked each other in the comic book, not the Andrea we got in the TV show, and the annoying Dale we got in the TV show. There you go. Yeah, I was in the background last night on the stream. I was up there for a while. Yeah, I've jumped in before. I was up there a couple of weeks ago. I've jumped in, but last night was a little late, so I stayed up for a while. Pew pew. What else we got here? I like this cover. This is that's interesting. This is Batman number 136. This is a variant cover. And what's this costing? $5.99 now. I usually like these variant covers. And you notice what they're doing here? They must be getting ready to do a renumbering. You notice what's up in that corner? Legacy 901. So this is 901 issues, I guess. I don't know how they're figuring that, because the old volume 1, it went to like 705. I guess, yeah, and then we had volume 2, which was like 52. And then volume 3, this is volume 3, is up to like 136. So I guess that's 901. So are they going to Are they going to revert back now to the original, original numbering? I don't know. And the thing is, didn't they come out with like an issue 1000 not too long ago? I'm confused. I haven't seen Dead City yet. Is it any good? Yeah, it's okay. I've seen the first couple of episodes, and it hasn't done anything really stupid yet. And it's kind of neat that they're in New York City. You know, we get Negan back. He's kind of reverting back to some of his old Negan ways so that he can survive. So yeah, I would say it's definitely not bad. It's definitely better than. I finally gave up on Fear the Walking Dead. I tried. This is the last season. I really want to go ahead and I wanted to watch to the end, but I got 2 episodes into the season. It was so bad. After being so bad the last few years, it got even worse. And I just cried, Uncle. It's enough for me. He goes long and deep. Long and deep. I'm sure he does. Sometimes into the morning, yes, he does 24-hour streams. I don't know how. I know he got taken down once because he went. I know on YouTube, you can only go up to a certain amount of hours, and after that, I don't know. You can't stream anymore for a month or something like that. So, some of his long marathon stuff, I'm really surprised. Oh, we got here another interesting cover. This is Detective Comics 172 variant cover. I've been buying the variants of late because they've just been more interesting. I like how they're reverting back to that old style of bat ears. You could make a fucking shish kebab with that thing. Holy Christ! Put a few pieces of meat on those hooks. So that's Detective Comics 172. And we have a Star Trek annual with who's this dude? Who's that man? Mr. Shatner. There he is. In all his Shat glory. The Star Trek annual. It looks like we're going through all the different variations of Trek in that one. Number 3, I'm still buying this. I think it's only a 6-issue series. Clobbering Time for Marvel. It's been kind of fun. And the artwork runs a little cartoony, which that's okay, given the nature of the thing. And hey, the thing looks pretty nice in a suit. I have to say so. Clobbering Time. Yeah, StreamYard took it down. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, if you got people to fill in for you, and why not? And the last monthly I have is a Detective Comics 173, another nice cover where they could use as so a definite theme there with this, huh? Got them big ears. Big ears. They sent me a Dawn of DC book thing. Not bad. And a couple more things in here. As I said, I usually I'm starting to transition over to hardcovers. So this is the Batman Beyond the White Knight hardcover. So that's a $30 hardcover, and you get like 50% off through in stock trades, or I get these through discount, which is the same place. So I think this is $14.99. So $14.99 for I think a 6-issue series. It's got 8 So this is Batman Beyond the White Knight 1 through 8, and White Knight Presents Red Hood 1 and 2. So you're getting 10 issues of a comic, right? That would have been at least $5 a whack, if not more. So that's $50, and you're getting it for 15 in a hardcover trade. So it doesn't pay to buy these floppies anymore. You know, it just doesn't. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm pretty much all in on trades at this point. And then what else do we have? Let me take a crap here. And finally, got a couple things here. Actually, to kind of put these in a bag all together. I gotta find some kind of covers for trades though, because I want to keep them in decent shape, and they don't fit in the regular comic bags. So I don't know if you guys have seen any covers for these things. So I picked this up. This looked like a nice trade on this. This is the sequel to Planet Hulk, World Breaker. I like that cover. And this was like $17.99. So I think this was like $9, $9.99 or less, $8.99. I think I paid for this because this is just a regular trade. World Breaker. Then I picked up the Star Trek Picard Stargazer trade for I think the same price, was $9. And this is a little bit bigger trade that came out. This is from IDW. This is the Star Trek Library Collection Volume 1. It says it's a comprehensive line of books that will collect every Star Trek comic series published by IDW. And this was like a $29. Was it $29? No. Yes. So I think I got this for $15. And this is a soft cover. And of course, it's starting off with, the movie stuff that they had. And I don't know if this is volume 1, and I don't know if I'm going to buy any more of these just because when Eagle Moss, if you guys are familiar with Eagle Moss, that was the company that did, all the ships and all the different characters and whatnot. Eagle Moss went out of business, but they used to do the Star Trek hardcover. They did every Star Trek comic in hardcover. So I have most of the ones that they had up to the time they went out of business. So some of this stuff I already have. So I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and rebuy these. Plus, it's going to piss me off because a few years back, I think so. A few years back, IDW started collecting the Gold Key Star Trek. They put out 5 volumes, nice hardcover volumes on the Gold Key. And I guess they didn't sell all that well because there's not a lot of people that want the old Gold Key stuff, but I love it. But they were literally, I think, 1 book away, 1 or 2 books. They put out like 5 of them. And I think there was supposed to be 6 or 7. 2 books away, and they canceled it. So everybody that was collecting the books got fucked because, they didn't put any more out. And it really soured me off to IDW when they did that because, bite a bullet, even if that's selling well. If you're 2 away, finish it, You're not giving good customer satisfaction that way. So we'll see how much I get in. But this looks to be pretty nice. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not really sure I like. What the hell is this? all the little symbols. Why are we getting like book symbols? I mean, it's a computer, obviously. You're getting like Wi-Fi, disk, but in a Star Trek book, what the fuck, man? I don't understand what that's trying to tell me. Maybe because it's a library collection, but it's got that new smell, that new book smell. Does DCBS charge more for shipping when you have hardcovers or trade in your order? They do not. The price is the same. But it depends what you want to do, because I think it's about $7.50 a month it costs me for shipping. And if you like to get your books weekly or bi-weekly, then you get kind of stripped on shipping. I used to do bi-weekly, but then I went to monthly because I don't buy that much. But the shipping's pretty reasonable. And I think they only, if you buy them on in-stock trades, I think it's a flat $4 or $5 to ship them. So I've gotten some big, like I've gotten like, if you're familiar with the Batman Road to No Man's Land omnibus, it's like 1,000 pages. And they ship that to me in a box for $4. So, I mean, and then you can step up, I think, to the next level when it's $6 or $7. So they're not bad on shipping. And they give you really good discounts on the book. So it's kind of worth going with them. You need a decoder. Yes, you need a decoder to read that. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I stopped going. I don't go to my local. I really don't have a good local comic book shop. I have one that's closest to me is the one where the guy was charging like more than cover price for variant covers on indie books or Marvel books. He'd priced, that day he'd priced the book at like $2 above, especially if it was taken off, which never did, never. And the other guy has a pretty good selection, but he doesn't carry any indie books. I don't know why. I guess he just thinks they're not going to sell. And he's one of these guys that had the big wooden shelves, and then he just lays the books on them like going that way, and they just get fucked up. I mean, even the day I buy them, they end up coming in great shape. So I've never had a problem from Discount Comic Book Service, and I continue ordering from them. The only problem I had is sometimes it takes a while to get stuff up there, and then sometimes, unlike Midtown and stuff, when you got the variant covers, they don't show you like what the covers are. They say like artwork is coming. Well, when I'm trying to pick up my books for the month, it does me no good to say artwork is coming if I can't see if I want to buy a variant, because I don't see what the cover is. So sometimes that's a problem. But hey, Zach, how you doing? Glad to see you. So that's pretty much all the books I got for this month. Other than that, I did receive the Cocaine Bear with Us, Bear with Leg. He should have come with a little bag of cocaine too. But I'll probably modify him at some point. I don't buy pops, but I thought this was kind of a cool one. The Cocaine Bear. And I do have Cocaine Bear. Finally, I got the 4K. That's another one of those movies that they refuse to release on 4K in the States, like Renfield and Black Phone, among others. So I'm not buying them unless they do. So I waited, and they released it, I think, in Canada on 4K, so I'm picking that up, and I got that coming. And I'll do the same thing with Renfield and some of those other titles. I just I'm not gonna buy Blu-ray release on a brand new movie if they're gonna just not put it out in 4K. Or if they do what a lot of studios do, is they wait 6 months and then they put it out in 4K. They did that with Crawl. Fucking ridiculous. Playing games, they want you to double dip. I'm not playing those games anymore with them. It's just ridiculous. Put them out at the same time. What was wrong with putting a Blu-ray in the box? They used to do that. Now they don't anymore. So I don't know. I'll stay with boutique stuff. Speaking of which, let's see if I can show this here real quick. This is becoming, I think, one of my favorite sites. I used to go to where was it? I used to go to Diabolic DVD, and I still do. I do like them, but I'm starting to use these guys now. Let's see if we can get them up here. There we go. I'm starting to use this site called Orbit DVD. This is where I picked up the Cocaine Bear, because they're starting to put out things really, really quick, whereas Diabolic takes a while. They just got announced and today, I think, and they already have it up for pre-order. You can pick this up. This is the Arrow Region B box set. Now, this is in 4K and HDR. And 4K at this present time is not region locked. So you can go ahead and you can buy a 4K set from overseas in a different region, and you can play it on your player with no problem. That's not to be said with the Blu-ray only. Here's the Blu-ray only set. This is region B, and Blu-ray is region locked. So you will only be able to see these on a region-free player. So this is out for $56.99 for Blu-ray. And I kind of wish they just put the Blu-ray with the UHD, and then 4K. Now, this is the set. When I saw these, I didn't really like this artwork that's on here. I mean, I guess it's okay. So this is Psycho 1, Psycho 2, Psycho 3, Psycho 4. It comes with a book. Comes with a bunch of mini posters, lobby cards, which is all the rage now. But it's $65, so you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 movies for $65, roughly $15 each. That's not bad. In a nice box with a lot of extras. And I haven't decided if I'm going to buy this or not, because I own, when Psycho came out, I bought the Psycho on the Alfred Hitchcock 4K set, and I also bought the Steelbook, because the Steelbook was really hot looking. I liked the Steelbook. So I already own it. So even though I like 2, and then to a lesser degree 3 and 4, I don't know. I mean, do I want to rebuy this? I probably will. I'm a fucking sucker. Plus, the prices on these things will probably go up. So I'm going to probably end up ordering it. I was going to wait and see how much Diabolic had it for. Plus, to see Psycho 2 and the rest of these in HDR is going to be nice. I just ordered a brand new TV for my living room, because I have like an 8-year-old Samsung up there now. I ordered a LG 65-inch OLED from 2022, which is going to give me the 120 hertz for PlayStation and Xbox, and the better OLED panel. I have a 77-inch down here, and it looks phenomenal. So I can't wait to see some of these 4Ks on that set when it comes next week. Really, really nice. So yeah, so that was the biggest announcement, I think, from the week. What else did they get announced? They're coming out with a Mad Heidi limited edition. I picked this up already on Blu-ray, so I won't be buying that again. They are coming out with, I bought this on Blu-ray, and now they're coming out with it in 4K, of course. Mario Bava's Blood and Black Lace. But I'll probably keep what I already have. It looks pretty nice on Blu-ray, so I'm pretty happy with it. I picked up this Invaders from Mars. This is the original 1953 movie, and this looks really nice. They came out with a nice box set on this, and now this is just the individual release. Then they have Jaws 2 coming out with a slip, which I've ordered on 4K. A couple other interesting things is Joan Crawford Berserk is a good horror movie. They do have a used copy of Days Confused on here. And that's probably the newest stuff. Oh, the Werewolf Filmography. That looks interesting. But this is a very interesting site. They have a lot of interesting pictures from all over the world. And I just love I love the Region B stuff. It's just so much better than the stuff we get here. I was a teenage zombie looking for Mr. Goodbar. That can kind of be considered a slasher, I guess. Terrors on a Razor's Edge. Nice cover. Terrors from Worlds Unknown. That looks interesting. Oh, 150 classic science fiction film posters from Italy. Yeah, these are all posters. And they got books and stuff. So this is a good site. So check this out. Orbit DVD. I bought a few things from them. And when I ordered Burial Ground from these guys, and it shipped in like a day. I ordered that Cocaine Bear. I think it shipped the same day, and I should have it in a day or two. So depending where you are, shipping is pretty quick on these titles. So let's look at the chat here. I am sick of the delayed 4K. Absolutely, I'm really pissed off at it, to tell you the truth. I hate when those 4Ks don't come with any new special features. Yeah, well, most of that's the thing. In most of the sets, they put the special features on the Blu-ray so that they maximize the space they have for the movie. And I'm cool with that. I'm down with that because usually the features aren't filmed in 4K. They're filmed in HD and 1080p. I want the best looking the movie can do. But now that they're leaving out the Blu-rays, now they're just going to leave out the special features on them. And that kind of just sucks. I thought 4K wasn't restricted. 4K is not restricted. At the moment, there's no region lock. Only Blu-ray is region locked. But my understanding is they are talking about region locking the 4Ks now. That they've gotten more popular, that they're getting a lot more sales, although 4K and Blu-ray both trickle in sales to DVD. People are still buying movies 70% on DVD. I know, I don't get it either, but they are. So at the moment, 4K is not restricted, but I do understand that they may be changing that. I hope not. Yeah, or commentaries. Well, commentaries usually are on the 4K, so because they don't take up much space. Yeah. Don't be a sucker, absolutely. You're trying to get a TV in every room, including the bathroom scrub pad? No, I'm replacing a TV in the living room that is an older TV set. So that's not correct. Although I do have a TV in the basement here. I have a TV in the kitchen. Well, I have a monitor in the kitchen, 4K computer monitor. I have a TV in my bedroom, and I have a TV in the living room. So yeah, it's 4 rooms. That's pretty unique. Bathroom, I would never dream about putting a TV in the bathroom. I just take my tablet in there. Gotta have that shower TV. Well, they used to make those, believe it or not. They did. Hey, Jigs, how's it going, man? Nice hanging out for a while on your live stream last night, looking at the CGG, the grading system roulette that is being employed. I love it where you crack a book open, you crack a 9.2 open, send it in, and you get a 9.8 back. What voodoo they do. They absolutely do that voodoo. That's a good thing when they ship promptly because I get a little worried when they don't. I buy from their site. Yeah, I heard good things about the site, so I can probably recommend that they're okay to order from. Yes, I can't imagine the money you've given to them to grade the books. So they should do more than just spin a wheel again, I guess. But I don't know. I guess I don't know how much you turn over books. So are you getting them graded to just get them graded, or are you flipping them? I don't know. So you might want to say in the chat. So other than that, not much going on this weekend, other than maybe a barbecue or two. It's going to rain a lot here, so I don't know how much fireworks we're going to get. We'll see. Coming this weekend, we do have a doozy of a show on Dylan's show. Classic, baby, going back to the original 1977 Jaws, the movie that basically created the summertime blockbuster. If it wasn't for Jaws, there would be no summertime blockbuster. So we're looking at Jaws on Dylan's show. And then Monday night, continuing the deep dive into 80s, 90s, and 2000 comedy. We're going to be doing 2000s Best in Show, a whole bunch of different stars in a mockumentary before it was popular to do mockumentaries. But this is a real fun one, especially if you like dogs and Fred Willard. Best in Show is a funny little movie. So we're doing that Monday night on my show, and then of course Jaws on Dylan's show Saturday night on Dylan's channel. So make sure you tune in for that. Other than that, we got some good movies coming up in July, so stay tuned. We have after Best in Show, the following week we got National Lampoon's Vacation. Why am I doing that? Well, because we just got 4Ks on vacation, so it'll be a little combination of a review on the 4K and then a review of that movie. I love National Lampoon Vacation. I like the whole series, but I like the first one the best. Week after that, we are doing the 1990 film with Kevin Kline, William Hurt, Tracy Ullman, River Phoenix. A lot of stars in this one. I Love You to Death. I think it's an unseen and seldom talked about gem from the 90s. Actually, from the 2000s. No, 90s. It's from the 90s. It was like 1995, I think, around that. So it's I Love You to Death. That'll be the following week, and that'll be a fun one because I don't think Dylan or anybody has seen that movie, so it should be a good conversation. Let's go back to the chat, see if anybody else has anything to say. What does it say? To keep mainly. Okay, well, that's good. They do look good on the walls back there, man. You got some nice slabs. The only slabs I have are not at my fingertips here. I got, I think, 3 slabs. I got a couple Star Trek's gold keys. I think I got 1, 2, and 3 slabbed. I'd like to get the first 6 slabbed, maybe eventually. But that's it. I'm not a big slab guy. And those soft slabs that Mark Cuddy Shark was showing, that's crazy, man. They grade the book, they give you a 9.8, and they put it in a soft slab, and then it gets bent when it gets sent back to you. That's nuts. But it's Australia where they box, kangaroos. So what can you say? I just got some margaritas. You got some margaritas? Okay, great. Did you go to Taco Bell today? Did you see the return of the volcano taco? Yes, the volcano taco with the volcano sauce is back. So, Perry, make sure you go down and get your volcano taco today. A couple of Jeff Lemire books slabbed. Overall, not a fan of them. Not a fan of Jeff Lemire. Not a fan of the slabbing of books. Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, I guess like I have the ones I got slabbed. I have extras of them, like reading copies. But I like to read books. I like the whole book. So I don't, and I really don't have much of anything. I might have a couple books that's in there that might be worth sending out and getting slabbed, but no, I just get a nice top loader or something. I think it does a pretty nice job. I need a Killer Clown shirt. Yeah, I got this from Fright Rags a while back. I love this Killer Clown shirt. One of my favorites. Soft slabs. Yeah, hashtag soft slabs. Make it go viral tonight. OF slabs. I'll send you a Killer Clown shirt, Perry. Oh, Two Gun probably will. Two Gun will send you one that no one else can get because he has access to find stuff. Transmetropolitan #1 slab. That's probably worth some money. Pew, pew, pew. That shirt is sick. Yeah. Yeah, I just picked up an Evil Dead one, too. That was really neat. But I love the Killer Clown one. I'm hoping they come out with a couple more. And, of course, I'm still waiting for Killer Clowns on 4K. It's coming from 88 Films, but it hasn't gotten released. I'm hearing September it will be out. So I can't wait to get Killer Clowns on 4K. Because the version I have now is just terrible. It's an old MGM copy of it. But, yeah, I've been trying to slow down on T-shirts. I got so many T-shirts now, I just don't wear them all. But, you know, if I see something I really, really want, like Evil Dead or clown-related, then no problem. Yeah, I heard them make a Killer Clown game, too. Yeah, I heard that. I don't know what system it's coming out for. Probably both. That would be interesting. I mean, Killer Clowns. Oh, excuse me. Killer Clowns did pretty well. I mean, they're coming out with a new animatronic from Spirit of Halloween. They're coming out with Shorty this year, I think, for the animatronics. And those Killer Clowns animatronics they have are hot. I'd like to go buy one, but they're like $200-$300. So, yeah. But I went down there a few years back and I got the cotton candy gun, and there's always something Killer Clowns related. So, you know. All right, guys, so let's see who else. Going to be in the vein of Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I believe that. Dead by Daylight now, you can spend money and buy all the characters for all the different movies and stuff. So you only wear the best ones. Hey, Two Gun sends only the best, you know. And it's hard to get shit in my size, too. I like, this is probably a 5X. I'm a big fucking dude, man. I can take a 4X. I prefer a 5X. And those are the first things that sell out, which tells me there's a lot of fat fucks out there that like comic book movies and horror movies. So, you know, there you go. All right, guys, well, I'm going to bust out of here. I really only want to do a live stream, maybe show off some books, talk a little bit, wish you guys all a happy 4th of July. If you go on vacation, if you're taking a drive anywhere, save money, stay home. But if you don't, be careful on the roads. Have a good weekend. Get a few binks. Get some binks. Get some drinks. Get some coffee. Get some soda. Get whatever you drink. And have a barbecue and read some books and watch some movies. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow night in Dylan's show for Jaws. It's going to be a hell of a night. And then after that, Monday night for Best in Show. So thank you guys for all coming along tonight. We hope you have a good night. We'll see you all later.